Greetings from the frozen tundra we call Wisconsin. My name is Andy Sell, and I'm here at my family's farm, Salcrest Farm, where we milk 100 registered Holstein cows twice a day in a tie stall barn. I am 20 years old, and I'm currently a sophomore at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, majoring in dairy science. On campus, I am active in clubs such as the Alpha Gamma Rho Fraternity and the Badger Dairy Club. On the home farm, I help out wherever possible, such as milking, calf care, crop work, and also taking care of the show animals. When time permits in the warmer months, I also travel the country clipping for shows and sales and get to work with some of the nation's top cattle. My response to question 3. Even though the years on the calendar have changed, the passion hasn't. To me, this point is surely the main concept that we as American dairymen need to portray to the public. To most, when the thought of dairy farming crosses their brain, they still think of the old MacDonald type of situation with a farmer in overalls and a pitchfork in his hand. As advocates for the dairy industry, we need to shine a bright light on the great advancements that we as an industry have made from that old MacDonald era. To start off, there are still things in the dairy industry that have not changed over the years. The founding ideas of today's dairy herds are the same as they were many years ago. Dairy farmers simply do what they do because it is their passion in life. Dairy farming is no longer a form of subsistence farming as it used to be, but rather it plays a vital role in feeding the world's growing population. Producers' number one goal is to provide a large amount of high-quality milk while making sure that their cows are as well cared for as possible. The challenge of producing more food for the world is by no means easy. So how are producers managing to keep up with the great demand? In most cases, that pitchfork that old MacDonald had in his hand is now replaced by modern technology. To most dairymen, things such as their smartphones play a much more crucial role in managing their herd than that pitchfork did years ago. Technology allows us to closely monitor our cows by doing things such as tracking milk production, tracking the amount of time that our cows eat, how much they are walking, and it can keep any records that will help us have healthier cows. Although the scale of farming has changed over the years, the basics are still the same. We strive for healthy cows and to educate the public so that they know their food is safe and healthy. We are going in the right direction, and we need to continue to make bigger strides to share our love of the dairy industry to consumers. Question 4. Growing up on a smaller, more traditional type of farm puts limits on the technology that was used to manage the herd. Many records that are done on a computer program on larger scale herds are more uncommon for herds the size of my family's 100 cow farm. Nonetheless, one type of new technology that I would like to implement on my future herd would be a program similar to Margin Smart. I feel that the usefulness of this program is not limited by herd size because the importance of making sound financial decisions is important to every farm. Although there are always an important factor in every decision a farmer makes, sometimes we don't always stay on top of our financials as we should. A program like Margin Smart forces producers to stay on top of their numbers and pay attention to fine details on things such as feed and labor costs. By being proactive in my records, I can make vast improvements in making decisions that will help me be more efficient in my spending. No two dairy farms are exactly the same. Oftentimes, management practices vary due to what budgets can handle. By using Margin Smart, all financial factors can be monitored to do things such as contracting milk prices to help keep a steady income for the farm. It would also make known possible areas of improvement as well as areas that are already financially sound. Margin Smart allows farmers to see their financial status with a few clicks of a mouse rather than relying on searching through countless files to get an accurate financial update. I feel that this will continue to become a more and more popular technology tool that farmers use, as there's always room for improvement when it comes to money management.